Hey guys, welcome to my second class on quarantine. So thank you all for downloading and following along with the first class. I really appreciate it, and hopefully you guys found some value in the practice. Today we're going to do the same kind of thing. We're going to make sure that we're going inward, reflecting, checking in with the body. So most of us, not only are we off balance because we're out of work, we're staying at home, we're not seeing our friends and family, plans have gotten canceled, important ones, and ones that we didn't realize the importance of until we couldn't fulfill them anymore. And that's really difficult for all of us. So we need to make sure we're taking care of our mind and our body, but our body is probably in shock too because we haven't been practicing yoga as much when we're not able to go to our classes or keeping our normal schedules. It's hard to find balance, and we have to be graceful with ourselves. After all, it was only the first week, and so it's really hard to internalize what is going on in our external environment, because at first it kind of feels like a staycation. So we've been talking to friends still, maybe limiting our contact, but staying home, organizing, doing all these things with a lot of energy and a lot of fervor because we're excited to be home, to get things done. But this week, maybe the reality sinks in that we are in more of a lockdown situation, and some of our freedoms have been taken away, and for the benefit of others. So things that are really heavy to process, and all of us handle these situations differently. But let's take a physical practice that helps us get out of the body into the mind, and out of the mind and into the body. So doing both, so we can really feel everything and help process everything in a healthy, safe way on our mat. So let's start, as always, by connecting with our breath. Close the eyes, lengthen the spine, soften the shoulders, and just breathe. Close the eyes and settle in. Feel the sit bones on the earth, and feel the points of the legs that are connected with the mat. Scan the body for tension. Soften the face. And invite in that Ujjayi breathing in through the nose and out. Maybe as you breathe, start to sway the head gently and with control, side to side. Maybe take that big breath up, lengthen the chin towards the sky, and exhale that chin towards the chest. Breathe in, lengthen that spine, neck and gaze upward. Exhale, chin back down. Hands through the heart center to the sky. Open those fingers, gaze up. Exhale, back down. Maybe hands to those knees. Inhale the heart forward for that seated cow, and exhale round through for that seated cat. Inhale that heart forward, pull that body forward, and relax the head down. Turn the palms up and breathe. Roll through the spine to that seated position. Change your lead foot. Doing those same motions again. So close the eyes and gently, with control, taking that head side to side. Those ears hovering close to those shoulders, but those shoulders relaxing and sliding down the back. Maybe bring that head to center and drop the chin to the chest. Inhale the chin towards the sky, eyes stay closed. Exhale, chin back down. Maybe this time, inhale, gaze up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bring that chin to the chest. Maybe you round through the shoulders. Inhale the heart forward for that seated cow. Gaze up, back down through that cat. Inhale through center. Pull yourself over those shins and find tabletop. So just some subtle motion to get us started today. Hands under those shoulders. Sway those hips side to side. Round through that spine. Find that cat pose and cow pose. Breathing as you move. Big toes touch, sit the hips back to the heels. Bring that head to the mat. Turn those palms up and breathe. Turn those palms back down, rock forward, and walk those feet back. Move through that dolphin plank with control to Sphinx pose. Just breathe here, engaging the tops of the feet on the mat. Lengthen the spine, finding that breath. And take the gaze to the right. Come through center and take the gaze to the left. Come through center, release the torso down, slide the hands under the shoulders, press back into table, tuck the toes, lift the hips, gentle down dog, gaze into the body. Sway the hips side to side, alternate bending the knees, pedaling the feet. Walk the hands back towards the feet, bend the knees, rest the belly on the thighs, and find that ragdoll. Release the hands back down, walk the hands forward. Hands under shoulders, lower the knees back into tabletop. We're going to inhale that belly down for cow and tuck the toes under. Sit the hips back to the heels. Then round through the spine like cat and pull forward. Pulling forward. Arching that belly and back. For cat, sit the hips back to the heels and round through the spine, pulling forward in cat pose. 2 more times, breathing in, sitting back, exhaling, rounding, pulling forward. Breathe in, sit it back, and round through, pull forward. Lift the knees and lower. Lift and lower. Hugging that navel in while we lift the knees here. 1 more time. Untuck the feet. We're going to inhale that left hand forward. Shake my hand here for balancing table. Gaze down at the right thumb and press that right foot back. Shoulders and hips staying parallel to the earth, flexing that right foot. Fingers long on the left hand. Lower the left hand and right knee. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for down dog. Rock forward to high plank and back to down dog. Rock forward and back, forward and back. Rock forward to high plank and lower those knees to hover, breathing here 4 times. Really press and lift through those shoulders, hugging that navel in nice and strong. Breathing in and out. Lower the knees and untuck the feet. Reach that right hand forward, shake my hand, and press that left foot back, flexing the heel. Shoulders and hips parallel to the earth for balancing table. Hand and knee back to the earth. Come down onto those forearms. Inhale the belly down. Exhale, round through that spine, similar to your cat-cow, but on the forearms here. Bringing some awareness and energy into those shoulders. Nice and controlled. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for that dolphin pose. Sway the hips side to side, relax the gaze, look back into the body. Rise up onto the balls of the feet and down. Onto the balls of the feet and down. Walk the feet back for that dolphin plank. Hips in line with the shoulders, hugging that navel in. And lower those hips back down. Lengthen those feet, hands flat. Find Sphinx. Take the gaze to the right. Come through center and gaze left. Come through center, interlock those fingers, bring the chin down. We're going to inhale that right leg up and back. Energy through the ball of the foot. Keeping that right hip pressing into the earth so that right foot is nice and long, but not necessarily high. Lower that right foot back down. Let's take the left side, left leg up. No bend to the knee, the leg is straight here. And down. Tuck the toes under, hands under the hips, press back through table. Lift for downward dog. This time we're going to create waves with the body. Lift up onto the balls of the feet. Roll from the tailbone through the spine to that high plank. Shoulders are nice and tall. Belly is hugged in. Lower those knees to hover while you sit those hips back over those heels. Lift the hips, roll forward to that high plank. Gaze to the thumbs. Hover those knees, sit those hips back to the heels. Lift and roll forward. Let's take that one more time. Knees to a hover. Sit hips to heels, lift and roll forward. Lower those knees back down. Inhale that right arm to the sky. And thread the needle. Right under, left, right ear to the earth or a pillow. Walk that left hand forward.
Bring that left hand over to the right, then pull or gently guide those hips back to center. You can take a mudra with that right hand. We learned about those in the last video. So Gyana Mudra, or maybe Shuni, Surya, or Booty. Bring that left hand under the left shoulder. Press and inhale, lengthen that right arm. Right hand back to the earth. Left arm, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, thread. Left ear to the earth. Right arm long, then over to the left, hips back to center. Taking mudras here for knowledge or peace and patience. Maybe energy and fire or communication. Slide that right hand under the right shoulder. Press and inhale, lengthen, unwind. Left hand back to the earth. Sway those hips. Make circles with those shoulders over those wrists. And change direction. Bring those shoulders over those wrists and release that chest towards the mat. Arms straight, lengthen and press through. Some people make circles here with the torso as you dip, but just going up and down is also fine, because if you're going to do shoulder circles, you're going to want to change direction as well. Tuck the toes and lift the hips for that downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, sway the hips. Take the gaze under the right arm, bend the right knee, press that left heel towards the earth. Come through center, lifting both heels, press the right heel to the earth, gaze under the left arm, left knee is bent. Come back to center. We're on the balls of both feet. Walk those feet towards the hands. Bend the knees. Take that ragdoll. Get nice and long. Allow those fingertips to drape over the mat or grab a block, pillow, or book. We're going to walk those hands towards the earth on the right side. Gaze under that left arm. Come through center, walk those hands to the left. Gaze under that right arm. Come through center, halfway lift. Step that right foot back for that lunge. Just breathe here. Step that right foot forward, left foot back. Chest long, hug navel into body. Step that left foot to meet the right and lift halfway, lengthen that spine, hips back. Exhale, fold forward, release that neck. Inhale, hands through heart center, rise to high mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, and exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, exhale, fold. In half lift, and out. Breathe to high mountain, last half vinyasa here. Following the breath and moving. Hands to heart center on the exhale. Breathe in to chair. Inhale those hands forward and exhale, sweep the hands back, fold forward. Inhale, sit down in that chair and exhale, fold forward. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Inhale to chair pose and exhale, hands to your heart. Breathe in and fold. Half lift. Find high plank. Breathe in. Move through your vinyasa. Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back. Stack the hips, bend the knee, gaze under that left arm, make circles with that right knee. And change direction. Re-square those hips, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose, plant the foot, sink the heel, rise for that warrior one. Big breath in. Exhale, chest low, sweep the arms back. Breathe in, keep the stance in your warrior, gaze to the sky. Exhale, sweep the arms. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Reach forward, rock forward into that right leg. A lot of energy here. Frame that right foot back, high plank. Move through your vinyasa. Meet in that downward facing dog, cleansing breath. Inhale, left leg up and back. Stack the hips, bend the knee, make circles with that left knee. And change direction. Inhale, lengthen the body. Exhale, knee to nose, plant the foot, sink the heel. Inhale to that warrior one. Lengthen the breath, spine and body. Exhale, sweep forward, arms back, lengthen the fingers, engage the triceps. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. 2 more. Inhale the arms forward, lift the navel, rock forward into that left leg. Frame that foot, left foot back, high plank. Move through your vinyasa. Cleansing breath in your down dog. Gaze to the thumbs, step forward. Half lift and fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Instead of sweeping here, taking our twists. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Just gaze right. Inhale through center. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Gaze left. Inhale through center, fold forward. Half lift and fold. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair, lift that right heel. Exhale, heel down, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hop back, high plank. Right leg lifts. Bring that right knee to that right elbow. Inhale, down dog, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to nose, plant foot, rise, warrior one. Inhale it up. Exhale, frame that front foot, step that left foot to meet the right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair, left heel lifts. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Step or hop the feet back. Lift that left leg. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, plant the foot. Sink the heel, rise, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot. Step that right foot to meet the left. In and out. Inhale, arms forward, lift both heels. Exhale, sweep back, heels down, fold forward. Inhale, arms forward, rock into the balls of the feet, heels lift. Exhale, fold forward. Two more. In and out. In and out. Inhale to chair, heels down. Settle into the heels and balls of the feet. Strong grounding here. And rise. Inhale, high mountain, and exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Step the right foot back for that runner's lunge. Inhale those arms up for that high lunge. Take the slight back bend. Frame that front foot. Right knee down, untuck the foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, frame that front foot, rock it back, half split. Rock it forward, tuck the toes on the right, lift that right knee, step that right foot to meet the left, half lift, and fold. Hands down, left foot back. Inhale them up. Lengthen for the back bend. Frame the front foot. Lower the knee, untuck the foot. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Rock back for that half split. Rock it forward, tuck the toes, lift the knee. Step that left foot to meet the right. Half lift and fold. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Hands down to heart center. Great job, guys. So obviously playing around with lifting the feet. I'm gonna try something different here today. I'm gonna lift that right heel. Open the knee to the side, slide up to tree, slide down. Bring it forward, heel down. Lift the left heel, open the knee, slide up and down, knee forward. Lift both heels. Maybe try and open the knees so feet need to be a little bit further apart. And maybe try and sit down. I know I always throw something crazy at you, but why not? You're home. Give this a go. Maybe bring the knees together. Nice and low. With control, keep those heels lifted, hands at heart center. Slowly come to stand. And heels down. Rock into the heels and the balls of the feet. Roll that right knee. And back in. heel down. Roll that left knee and back in. Goalpost those arms right under left. Find eagle. Sit down. Bring that right leg over the left. Elbows high, hands away from the face. Inhale, step it back for a lunge. Keeping eagle arms. Bring those elbows to that left knee. Inhale, lengthen those arms. Hands to heart center. Bring that right foot forward, flex the foot. Left hand to left hip, right hand to right knee, open. Knee forward and back down. Goalpost. Left under right, find eagle, sit down, elbows high, and breathe, bringing that left leg over the right. Inhale, unwind the leg, step that left foot back for that lunge. Take the back bend. Bring those elbows to that knee. Inhale, unwind, lengthen those arms. Lift it up, bring that left foot forward. Hands at heart center. Left hand to left knee, right hand to right hip. Bring that knee forward and plant it down. Open those feet nice and wide. Hands at heart center. Inhale it up, hips slightly forward. Exhale, fold forward, soften those knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk those hands to the left. Gaze under that right arm. Walk those hands through center, bend the knees, lift halfway. Release back down. Walk those hands to the right. Gaze under that left arm here. Walk those hands back through center, bend the knees, lift halfway. Turn the heels in, toes out, and sit those hips towards those heels. Breathe in, lift the hips. Exhale, hips to heels. Breathe in and out. Breathe it in and out. Lift the hips, turn the feet forward, hands to the thighs. Roll up to stand. Roll those shoulders up and back. We're going to step that right foot forward and that left foot back, going sideways on our mats. Toes slightly out, heels slightly in, heels on one line. Come down into that goddess pose and lift. Come down into goddess and lift. Two more. Bending those knees, tailbone down, and rise. Last one. Come down into that goddess, hugging that navel in, tailbone down, shoulders soft. Right forearm to right thigh. Left arm comes long for a side bend here. If you want to engage your obliques, reach that right arm out parallel to the left. And inhale through center, left forearm to left thigh, right arm long. Again, start here, but if you'd like to challenge yourself, lengthen that left arm parallel to the right, breathing in and out. Inhale, both arms to center, lift the legs, turn the toes forward, fold for a nice deep wide leg forward fold. Mindful not locking the knees, soft bend even though they're straight. Hands to the floor, lift halfway, bend that left knee, rock it to the left, lift through center, bend the right knee,
Rock it to the right. Breathing in and out. In and out. Lift the hips up, lengthen halfway, and fold deeper. Hands to the floor, lift halfway, turn the heels in, bend the knees, bring that tailbone down, hands to the thighs, and lift into goddess. Maybe open the stance a little wider. Lift the ball of the right foot. Take that side bend to the right. Breathing in, maybe lengthen that right arm and come through center. Lower that right heel, lift the left, side bend to the left. Lengthen that left arm. Breathe in through center, lower the heel, turn the toes and fold forward. Walk those hands to the right, gaze under that left arm. Walk those hands to center, half lift and fold. Walk the hands to the left leg, gaze under that right arm. Come through center, lift halfway, heel toe the feet slightly closer together. Then sit those hips towards those heels. Maybe hang out in your yogi squat. Don't forget to use pillow, blocks, books. Help lift those hips and breathe. Hands to the floor, knees to the floor, getting ready for frog pose. Knees stay in line with the hips, feet are flat. If you're close to your wall like me, you've got a little extra support on the heels. We're gonna want those elbows under those shoulders, so you can kind of see it in this video here, that my elbows are supporting my shoulders. And I'm not pulling the hips forward and I'm not sitting them back. If you want to go deeper, you open the knees out to the sides. If this is too intense on the knees, make sure you've got plenty of cushion under them. Bring those hands under the shoulders. Press into the hands so you can walk the knees slightly closer together. Big toes touch behind you. Sit the hips all the way back. Take that wide leg child's pose. Walk those hands back towards the body, and we're going to bring our hips and knees back through center. Hands flat, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog here. Gaze in, inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot to the outside edge of that right hand for that lizard or dragon lunge as it's called.
can stay here with the left knee elevated. That's going to help keep that core engaged. Otherwise, lower that left knee, untuck that left foot, and breathe. You can slowly start to guide those hips a little further forward. But remember, we always want to keep the body engaged. Roll to the outside of that right foot, maybe. You can even help guide that foot out with the right hand, but if that's too intense on this left hand, keep the right hand on the ground. Bring that right foot back down, right hand back down, tuck the toes in the left, lift that knee. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, bring that that right knee to the right wrist, that shin down, finding that pigeon pose. And again, remember, get those bolsters, blocks, or pillows for under the hips. We want the hips to stay pointed forward. So if you find that you're opening your hips to the side, you need support. So we don't want to stay lifted either without support. It's too intense on the groin. Take a few breaths with the torso long, shoulders releasing down the spine. Maybe take the gaze up. Walk those hands forward. And create prayer pose, elbows down. Bring those thumbs to that third eye. Close the eyes. Release the hands from the face. Bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes on the left, press into the arms, lift that left knee, right leg up and back. And bring that right foot back down to the earth. Pedal those feet. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot to the outer edge of that mat, outside that left hand. Again, you can keep that knee lifted. Or lower down and untuck the foot. Again, you can breathe here. Or open that foot. And again, the hands can stay down, or you can help guide that left knee out. Bring that left foot down, left hand down, tuck the toes on the right, lift the right knee, three-legged dog on the left. Exhale to that pigeon pose again. Lengthen the spine, breathing. Rolling down. Prayer, thumbs, and rest. Release the hands, bring them under those shoulders. Tuck the toes on the right, lift that right knee, left leg up and back, three-legged dog. And bring that left foot down, pedal the feet. Rock forward to that high plank. Press and lift. Lower those knees to hover. Sit back towards those heels and bring those feet forward facing. Left leg forward, right foot inside that left thigh, and lengthen those arms. Breathe in, fold forward, hinging from the hips. It doesn't matter how low you get your torso, we want to try and lead with the heart, feeling those shoulders, that spine stay nice and long, nice and supported. If you don't feel this stretch in your lower back, it's all in your hamstrings, feel free to bend this knee and put something under it to support it so you can fold a little deeper, so you can feel that stretch in the hamstring as well as that lower back. Inhale, lift it up. Bring those hands behind you just for support. Open that left foot out to a 45-degree angle. Bring that left elbow towards that left knee, left hand towards that left ankle, and take a side body stretch here. It's called revolved head to knee. Now, if you have the flexibility, that elbow comes inside the knee, fingers come under the ankle, and you can yogi toe lock with the right hand on the left foot. No, you can't see it in the video. But remember, rolling into both sit bones, opening that chest, those shoulders, maybe gaze up or neutral. Release, inhale that right arm up, plant it behind your right hip, sink into this right shin, press into the left heel, find that variation of wild thing. I'm just gonna sit a little catacorner here. Take a wide leg seated forward fold. Walk those hands forward again, sit bones back, spine nice and long. Again, does not matter how low you take this pose. We just wanna breathe here. Walk those hands back in. The left foot is now going to come into this right thigh, keeping that long angle, that 45-degree angle, revolved head to knee. Right elbow to right knee, right hand to right ankle, or inside and under. You can yogi toe lock and rotate. And if you're not here, that's fine. This is also the same. Just keep those shoulders stacked, gaze neutral, okay, guys? Release, bring that left hand behind the left hip. Press into the shin and heel. Find that variation of wild thing. And lower back down. I'm just gonna spin my hips forward for you this time for that one leg seated forward fold. Arms up, lengthen and fold. Hopefully you're feeling that in the low back and hamstring. And breathe. Inhale, lift it up. Send that left foot out. Exhale, fold forward. Again, long spine. Inhale, lift it up. Slide those heels. Getting ready for our boat poses. All right, so go a little catacorner again. Torso back, spine long, heart leads, neck neutral. You can take breath of fire, right?
come out of that boat pose. Maybe come back on those forearms. Let's take the half boat pose. So the shins are high, and we'll take those toes to touch. Lift up, toes touch. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's do 2 more. Plant those feet, press into the hands, taking that boat pose again. Torso back, maybe hands extended, or even fingertips to the base of the skull, elbows wide. Breathe. Hands down. Lift those feet and touch. Lift and touch. All the way down onto your backs. The feet are high. We're going to bend the knees, toes to touch. Inhale, lengthen those toes while they hover and lift towards the sky. Bend. Inhale it long and up. Exhale, knees into the body, toes to hover. In and lift. Out and down. In and lift. Out and down. Breathe. Slowly bend the knees, feet to the earth. Rotate that tailbone forward. Lift those hips. Press into those shoulders, lifting that chest towards the chin. Feet are strong. Knees are pressing forward. Feet feel like they're sliding in towards the body to keep those inner thighs engaged. And roll down out of bridge pose. Rotate that tailbone under. Feel the small of the back pressing into the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Press into the shoulders. Really engage that lower body again. Maybe interlock the fingers underneath of you. Walk the blades together of the shoulders and get a little more height. Try and maintain the pinky on the mat and the palms pressing together. Slowly release. Roll it down. Feel that tailbone pressing into the earth, small of the back, rotating forward, and feet to the sky for legs up the wall. Turn the palms up, surrendering. Bend the knees. Let's bring those knees to the left, shoulders stay down, gaze to the right. Bring those knees through center. Let the knees fall to the right and take the gaze to the left. Bring those knees through center. Hug those knees in and make circles with the knees to the right. And the left.
Hug the knees in and bring the feet flat, shoulders down, head rests. Bring the soles of the feet together for a recline bound angle, moving through this pose to our Shavasana. Extend the legs out past the corner edges of your mat, palms turned up. Close the eyes and release and rest. Softening the toes and the soles of the feet. Releasing the tension from the ankles and calves. Soften the knees and feel the thighs rest and open. Breathe into the belly, softening the hips and the entire lower body. Breathe in, softening the heart, softening the shoulders, allowing the back body to sink deeper into your mat. The heaviness you feel in your arms, but the gentle curl of your fingers towards the sky. Take a big breath in and a long sigh from the mouth. Allow the tongue to rest behind the bottom teeth, away from the roof of your mouth. Feel your cheeks fall and allow the eyes to rest deeper. Soften the forehead and breathe as if the entire body is breathing in, and exhale as if the entire body is breathing out. Settle and rest here in your Shavasana, connecting with your breath and letting go with the body. Scanning the body and mind for any points of tension and using the breath in to soften the body and mind. Create space and light, and with every breath out, releasing, letting go of that tension and darkness. Allow your breath to wash over you like waves in the ocean. Feeling the breath rise and fall naturally and peacefully. Allow yourself to breathe in and out, surrendering to the current of life. Allowing yourself to float peacefully on the water. Allow the waves to carry away those thoughts, negative emotions, and feelings. And as the waves touch the sand of the mind, they leave them new, smooth, and fresh. Creating space and light.
Take a big breath in, slowly coming back to the body. Gently wiggling fingers and toes, and slowly roll the head from right to left. Take a long stretch from fingertip to toe tip, and a cleansing breath from the mouth. Slowly and gently slide the heels along the earth, lifting the knees towards the sky, and allow the knees to rock side to side. Allow your knees to rock to your dominant side and roll completely over onto your side in the fetal position. And take a moment to thank your body and mind for its practice. And very gently pressing into the earth, returning to a seated position, forward facing. And bring those hands to heart center. I'm so thankful for all of you, and I miss all of your faces. I hope that these videos are providing some solace in these times. Reach out with any questions, as always. Love you. Namaste.